everybody, Doreen from Door Designs. Hope you guys are all having a great Thursday afternoon. On today's tutorial, I'm going to be designing this watermelon piece. This is a lightweight burlap with twig frame. It comes just like this. Several people are selling them. If you just go to Etsy and put in burlap watermelon in the search engine, I'm sure several will pop up. These are a lot of fun to decorate because you can put as much in your design as you want or very little. You can just put a pretty bow on it and call it a day. But of course, we're going to be putting a lot more than just a bow on it. These are also great to ship. Yes, they are kind of big, but they're nice and lightweight. So let's go ahead and get started. I've already got my bow made, and here's the ribbon that I'm going to go with. I've got the green with the watermelon slices. I've got a black and white. I've got a red and black polka dot, a red and black stripe. So it's going to be kind of just a whimsical, fun design. Before I attach everything, I just want to show you that you can put your design several places on pieces like this. So you can put your bow up here at the top and start designing. You can just put a bow on this, like I said, and it would be just as cute as can be. You can put your bow further down. You can put it in the middle. So it can go just about any place you want. For the design I'm going to do today, I'm going to put it up here at about 10 o'clock. And I'm going to leave these tails kind of long. And we're going to do a little decorating up here and kind of around the perimeter on the inside of the bow. So what I do first is I take a piece of styrofoam, and this piece is about 3 inches by about 1 inch, and a zip tie, and I'm going to zip tie this to the frame. So I'm going to bring this up just about here. So what I'm going to do is take my zip tie and find a place that I can either feed it through the twig, or I can feed it through where the burlap is underneath it and bring it underneath the twig frame. And sometimes this will go really easy, and other times it may not come through as the way you want it. So let me get this. So I've got my zip tie coming through. You want to make sure that the flat end of your zip tie is facing up, because that's what's going to secure it when you feed it through the top part of it. So let's take our piece of styrofoam. And I'm just going to zip tie this. A little bit tighter. I push where the zip tie connected down to the bottom. I don't want that standing up. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 2 floral pins and I'm going to run them through the back and attach it just to kind of give it a little more stability. I'm going to take my floral pin, and this is what they look like. And you can get these anywhere, Walmart, Hobby Lobby, Michael's. And I'm just going to dip it in my glue pot here, or electric skillet, and I'm just going to run it through the back. Oops. Like I said, you don't have to do this. Okay, we got our piece secure. So I'm going to let that sit just for a minute so the glue can dry. And then we're going to start filling it in. Now you can put your bow on first if you want to see how much greenery or florals you want to add. Or you can add and start from the outside and kind of work your way around. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put my bow on because I made a nice large bow. It's going to cover all of the front. So I'm just going to design around it. So what I did is I took a floral pin, and where my zip tie was on my bow, I put the floral pin underneath it and looped it. And that's the first step I'm going to do. I'm going to dip this in the glue and stick it in my styrofoam. I'm going to hold that just for a second here. And then I'm going to add 1 or 2 more floral pins to the bow. And I'm going to add 1 more to the bottom of the bow. And all I'm doing is taking my floral pin and I dip it in my hot glue, which I have an electric skillet. I use Gorilla Glue sticks, melted, and I keep my temperature about 325. So I took 1 floral pin through the center like I showed you. The second one went on top of that through a piece of the ribbon on the bow. So all I'm going to do is look for one of my ribbon tails. I'm going to hold it right there. And take that right on through. I'm going to do 1 more because I want my bow to be over here just a little bit further. Perfect. And we've got our bow attached. And see how cute that looks with just a bow, and look how nice and full that is from the side. So let's keep going, and we're going to start adding some florals in. And we may trim this ribbon tails up. Okay, let's get our florals here. I'm going to start out by using this yellow and green florals here. And we're just going to kind of put some pieces around it. And I'm going to leave these pretty much like this. I may go just a little bit shorter. When I cut my stems, I always cut them at an angle so it'll feed through the styrofoam better. I got these at Randolph Mercantile, which is a local store here. But you can get these at a lot of different places. The number off of them, I just threw that away. I think the number on this is 60919. So if you type that in the search engine, 60919, it should pull these up in numerous colors. Since on this full bush, I'm ripping some of these apart. I'm going to bend them back together, but I don't know if it's going to be sturdy enough to go in. I might have to pick it. Just kind of doing the same thing, wiring these all back together. And I'm just kind of pulling them apart. You want to make sure and touch each stem, floral, whatever, on each piece, because otherwise they lay way too flat. And I'm going to have to pick this one. It's not sturdy enough. So I'm using my steel pick machine, and it puts a pick on the end of it like that. So I used 3 pieces. I'm going to take just a smaller piece of this, and I want to put just a little bit coming up from the top here. I'm going to pick that one because it's moving too much. There we go. And like I said, you can stop at any time you want based on the design you're looking for. But we're going to add some more. I'm going to add another layer with a little bit different color greens. You've got a light green and a dark green in this with a little yellow flower at the end. I also got these at Randolph Mercantile. But I think you can get flowers like this. I mean, you don't have to use exact the florals that I'm using. You can really use about any floral or stems you want. You could use any colors. I'm going to add one more piece. There's what it looks like with some more. And I took some of the greenery and took it in between my ribbon. I kind of want to incorporate the bow in the greenery. Okay, I'm going to add these really cool black and white flowers. And I think I'm going to add 3. And I know I'm going to get people sending me notes that I shouldn't have added them, but you know me. I want to make it nice and full because this design can stay up all spring and summer, clear into the fall. So all I'm doing is I'm just kind of moving the petals. When these come, they look like they'll come like this, and you just pull them apart. And I think I'm going to add a third one, and then I'll give you a close-up look of it. These little flowers like this come in all different colors. I've got some red, I've got blue, of course the black and white, yellow and black polka dot I'm going to do on some bees. Here's what it looks like close up. And I'm going to fill in just a little bit more of where you can see my stems of my longer flowers. And I think I'm going to use a little bit of this red with some yellow. These came from, I think, Hobby Lobby. I'm cutting some of these just a little bit shorter because they're too long. Sometimes I get in my designing mode and I forget that I'm taping because I'm concentrating. I think the next one I'm going to do, I'm going to put some daisies and use that kind of as my go-to flower first. Just a couple more pieces and I think we're about done with this one. I see a bare spot here on the side that you probably can't see. Also, when I design, I kind of let the piece just sit on my design stand for a while, and then I'll come back to it and kind of look at it before I'll list it and post it. And 9 times out of 10, I'll add some more to it because I'll see things I've missed. And I really love it when you guys send me notes and say you missed a spot on the right side, halfway up, there's a big gap and stuff like that. Because it really is nice to have a second set of eyes on your design. Because I always want to make sure that my client likes their design. Okay, guys, I think we are done with this one. Let me show you it up close again. And I'll take pictures outside. It's a beautiful day here that you can get a better feel, but look how nice and big and full this is. So with this design, this would probably not work in between two doors because it's too far out. It's too far, or it's too much 3-dimension. But what makes it nice, your back's nice and clean. I mean, you can see where I put the two little floral pins, and I need to clean that glue off there. But that is the first one I'm going to do. The next one, I'm not going to do a video on it. I'll just have it uploaded in my shop, but it won't be till probably the first of the week because I'm out of town this weekend. So I hope you enjoyed the watermelon. Sorry it took me a while to get the design going. Have fun. If you're going to design one, have fun doing your own design, and I'd love to see some pictures of them. Have a great Thursday, and I will see you next time. Take care. Bye.